So we've seen Mecca finally introduce himself in New York, and he's going to be making his mark pretty much straight away. For those who have seen the teaser for Ghost Starz, which they released on Instagram yesterday, he's coming to New York to take control, and he seems like he's going to be someone who's no nonsense, which is definitely good to see. We see him snapping Lil Guap's finger, but he's also going to be in a relationship with Monet, and he'll be working closely with Kane as well, which we're going to be talking about in a bit more detail later on in this video. Now in the teaser, we also heard Tariq telling Brayden that they need to stay out of jail and continue business as usual, and I think Brayden, he's going to find out who was responsible for killing Jabari. But Monet is going to be tasking someone with the job to find out who killed him, who I believe will be Diana. We see someone being taken away by the police as well, as the heat really starts to ramp up, with the body being found by the detectives. Now the rest of the teaser is filled with scenes that we've already broken down, but we'll be doing an in-depth predictions video for season 2 this Sunday, so have your notification bells turned on for my video to come on Sunday. But let's talk about Mecca first, because he's going to be entering New York, where he says there's a power vacuum, which he's going to be trying to step into. And he's not just going to be trying to step into this power vacuum in New York, he's going to leave his mark with Lil Guap and snap his finger. And I really wouldn't be surprised if this is from the very first episode of the season. Power Book 2 Ghost Season 2, they're really going to step things up this season, and I think it's going to be from the moment go. And unfortunately for Lil Guap, he seems like he's on the other end of it. But let's remind ourselves of Mecca's character description, so we know what to expect from him going into season 2, and I will be doing a full character breakdown of Mecca in about a week or so when I do start my character breakdown series. But Mecca is a character who's described as the big bad. He's calculated, manipulative, and dangerous. Mecca conveniently re-emerges in New York at the exact moment the Tahadas need to fill the void of a new product supplier. But when his mysterious past starts to become exposed, it reveals the drug business might not be his only endgame with the family. And I just want to take something from his character description that I think we really need to be careful of, especially Kane. He needs to watch his back, because as I spoke about in one of my previous videos, Kane wants this respect that he's not getting from Monet or Lorenzo, and I feel he's going to get this respect from Mecca. But why? Mecca is described as calculated and manipulative, and Kane is definitely someone who can be manipulated, especially if Mecca does give him this respect that he wants. So that's just one little aspect to keep in the back of our minds with Mecca's character. But let's move on and talk about Tariq telling Brayden, stay out of jail and continue business as usual. And in season 1 of Power, Brayden warned Tariq, don't keep secrets from me, because if the police come asking questions, then he needs to know what to say. In the official trailer, we saw Brayden looking on where he found out about the death of Jabari, and the first person that he's going to question is Tariq. Even though Tariq is someone who keeps his cards very close to his chest, this murder is way too close to Stansfield, as we see the body being found in the teaser as well. And I feel Brayden, he'll definitely find out about Tariq and Kane's involvement, because we also see Kane and Brayden walking through the woods. Not sure why just yet, but I do think we're going to see them working together this season. But if Brayden does find out that it was Tariq who killed Jabari, I really wonder how he's going to react, because he's got this hunger for being in the game, but he's not seen the real consequences of what can happen if you switch off for even a moment. But Brayden is definitely about to be revealed to this side of the game, and I feel Kane, he could be the one to expose it to him. But can Brayden be trusted, as his character is described by Ghost Starz? I do feel he is a character that can be trusted, but only time will tell. But let's talk about this scene between Monet and who I think is Diana. We hear Monet telling her to find out who killed the professor at Stansfield, and it just makes sense that it is Diana. She's someone who can get close to Tariq, and Monet started to teach her in the first season of how she can control men. We saw Monet having Diana play a position, but we also saw her testing Diana in episode 2. When Frank turned up to their house, she questioned Diana about why she thought Frank was there, and then started to teach her about how she needs to look out for these signs with the way Frank was looking at Diana. And she is also someone who came back to Monet with the information of how Tariq was selling his drugs at Stansfield through Course Correct, so Monet knows she's done it once, and she'll be hoping she'll be able to do it again. But who's been taken away in this scene? We know that Tariq is going to be in the police station being questioned, and we also know that Zeke is going to be questioned as well. But Zeke is the character who's going to be under immense pressure. I really do worry for Zeke this season, because he ain't built for the game, and I do feel he's going to slip up. He may not intentionally snitch on his family or Tariq, but I do think he'll slip when he's put under pressure, and it's just going to cause a problem for Monet and the family. And then what choice will she make if she's having to save one Tahada and sacrifice another, for example? Because I definitely don't think it's just going to be Tariq who's going to be facing these ethical dilemmas this season. And in the teaser, we also hear Effie telling us this story's not over, it's just the beginning. And it is just the beginning for Power Book 2 Ghost, because season 1, there was a lot of loose ends to tie up, introduce us to the Tahadas, and this is going to be the real start of Power Book 2 Ghost. And as Effie said, it is just the beginning. So we're going to leave it there for today on this short teaser that Ghost Starz released yesterday, but I will be back with an in-depth predictions video for season 2 this Sunday. So if you haven't done so already, then remember to smash the subscribe button and have the notification bell turned on so you get notified when I do release my videos on Power BMF. And I do have a video planned on Top Boy as well, so hopefully the schedule allows me to release this video at some point next week. But drop all your thoughts and comments down below on the latest teaser, and especially Mecca's introduction, because this is the first footage that we've actually seen of him. So drop all your thoughts on his character, and drop all your predictions for season 2 of Power Book 2 Ghost as well. But anyway guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I have created a playlist for Power Book 2 Ghost season 2, so all of my videos on season 2 can be found in one playlist. But anyway guys, that's it for this one. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.